Greetings once again, spacefaring adventurers. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another chapter of Eden Zero, where previously, after being presented with the two choices, save Mother, yet condemn him and his friends to potentially and more than likely dying, as deaths in alternate realities, alternate universes, will set in for a lot of people, or allow Mother to die, and have ether slowly fade from the universe, thus ending life in about, honestly, not too long. Apparently, the moment Shiki made his decision, which was, of course, to save his friends, as Mother started to fade, ether started rapidly disappearing throughout the galaxy. I thought it would take a good while for things to start going belly up, but no, it happens a lot faster for humanity. More so than machine kind. Yeah, that's bad. But Shiki, he didn't do this without having a plan. He read between the lines of the entire explanation that Mother gave him. And after getting in contact with the crew of Edens and giving a bit of an abridged version of what happened, he explains that he intends to save everyone, including Mother. In fact, he will save her going off of the story she told. As, well, Ziggy was able to meet Mother on the day of her overdriving because of the chronophage, reversing her time to the point when she first overdrived. And thus that's Shiki's plan. Allow Mother to overdrive to a point far beyond when he made his decision, thus cheating the system. But he knows that Void will try to stop this, so he tasks Ziggy with one objective: stop Void. In the meantime, our heroes have to summon a chronophage. But Shiki isn't going to stop there. No, he's not just going to summon this chronophage. He also intends to destroy it once and for all. And thus it seems we've officially begun the final countdown to the end of Eden Zero. Will our heroes succeed, or will their hope fade along with Mother? Join me as I find out, won't you? Alright, Eden Zero chapter 278. Beecubers is Lobelia and Couchpoo finally gonna return? Because honestly, it's been weird that they've been the most excluded. I mean, they're not gonna do anything, but they should have memories of the previous universe. I'm really left wondering where they are. Oh, it would be hilarious if we found out that Lady Freya was actually like Lobelia or something. But I've just been wondering, what's their role in this universe? Unless Mashima literally forgot about them, which that's a very un-Mashima thing to do. He might neglect characters, but he doesn't quite forget them. Not usually. Well, let's jump in. Also, cover page of Hermit about to, I guess, blow out some birthday candles? Interesting. Cake looks tasty, though. After hearing Shiki's plan, the crew of Edens, more than likely wise, shout, You know a way to summon a chronophage? Sister states, there was something about Rebecca's ether having a property that attracts it. Wise says, yeah, but that was because that chronophage just happened to be nearby. Hermit interjects, saying, actually, to be more accurate, the chronophage is attracted to the ether of someone who has traveled through time. Which questions, in other words, every one of us could attract the chronophage. Oh, and Hermit says yes. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. So you just have a collection of a bunch of time travelers. It's literally a smorgasbord for the chronophage. Laguna says, but if we don't know where the chronophage is, Hermit says, then we'll want to use this, the most powerful network in the cosmos. Oh my god! B-Cube! YouTube will save the universe. Sister has my expression. What? Hermit explains, we'll broadcast our ether through B-Cube. B-Cube is a plot point. I mean, it always has been, but it's a major plot point. I don't know how to feel about that, but okay. Klein questions, can we do that? Hermit explains as she types away at her keyboard. Theoretically, it should be possible, and we'll want to make our search range as wide as we possibly can. So we'll need to get help from Beecubers with a lot of live viewers, and that's how you bring in Lobelia and Couchpoo. And Rebecca says, I bet Lobelia and Couchpoo would be willing to give us a hand. Hermit says, good point. And so we ring up Lobelia, who's looking and acting very much like her old self. Oh, God. She looks like she's in a live stream, and she says, oh, what's this? It claims to be an emergency transmission. Hello? I'm in the middle of a live stream. Could you not read the room? Oh, I have not missed this version of Lobelia. Rebecca calls out, "It's me, Rebecca." And Lobelia questions, "Who now? Miss Bottom-Dwelling Beecuber Rebecca? If you're interrupting my stream, you must be pretty desperate to get your name out." And then it clicks. All of it. The meanness. Rebecca says, "Please, I have a favor to ask you. What I literally just watched in the anime, which is when Lobelia embarrassed Rebecca, dangling information about how to help save Shiki and Homura. Yeah, I didn't really care for that. But also the reconciliation." To just have all those memories come flooding in all of a sudden, as well as the promise they made to each other. And as tears stream down Lobelia's face, she says, "Sure, whatever you need. After all, we're friends." And then Couch Food jumps in. God. Also a little in tears, saying, "I was on that ship too, you know, even if I didn't remember until just now. So now that that's settled, we'll reach out to a bunch of beecubers." And I'm gonna be real, I don't remember the majority of these guys' names. Although it is sad because they don't have the same history they used to with Rebecca. Oh, I see Nino. Oh yeah, and that one boxing dude. Oh man. I feel like some of these people are like some of Mashima's assistants. Rebecca tears up saying, "Thank you, Lobelia. And you too, Catchpoo, and all of you." Homer says, "'Tis a truly impressive view count." Wise asks, "Do you think this is enough to find our chronophage?" Hermit says, "Oh, we'll find it." And suddenly, something goes off with a beeping sound. Jin questions what the. Klein says, "The alarm?" Which says, that means, "Oh, Jesus!" That's right! The Edens won! Oh, crap. Did they catch wind of what they were up to? Jeez. The Edens 1 rams into the Zero. I mean, thankfully not at Mach speed, but it does some damage. Everyone on board the Zero is tossed about. Valkyrie questions, "The Edens 1? Laguna says, "Impossible. There shouldn't be anyone left on that ship." Jin then questions, "Does this mean it still has a mind of its own?" Oh, crap. We see the Edens 1 pushing the Zero down into a nearby planet. It's a mutual destruction. Weiss calls out, "At this rate, we'll crash onto the planet." Witch calls out, "Evasive maneuvers." The Zero is able to wiggle its way out of its free fall, just barely managing to avoid crashing into the planet's surface. As it races off, the Edens 1 follows. Hermit calls out, "I can't stabilize the transmission. We have to beat the 1. Not Neo! What the hell is that? Suddenly a shot rings out from a completely different direction at the Eden 0, hitting them. Sister questions, "What is it now?" Moskoe says, "Moskoe, we've been shot. Is it an ally?" But I can't think of who it would be. No, it's not ringing a bell who it could be. Unless one of their enemies isn't down. Lady Freya? Dead End Cure? Why says more like something shot itself into us. Oh god. Yep. Hermit looks at the readout saying it's an intruder? And Valkyrie, seeing who it is, says, "Oh no, that's... Holy crap! The legendary sword fighter, Lady Freya. You're kidding me." Okay, there goes my thought that it was maybe someone we knew. Oh, I don't know who the heck that is. Although I am hoping she doesn't go down as easily as Lightning Law, because I'm still disappointed in how easily he went down. Valkyrie gets nervous, saying, "So she really did join forces with Void." Wise questions, "Is she that big a deal?" Valkyrie explains, they say she has mastered the use of every armament, and she's never received so much as a scratch in battle. What is she, Urza? I always wanted to be just like her. Homura says, "Teacher," as we see Lady Freya prowling the halls of the Eden 0. Sister gets pumped, saying, "But it was a bad idea to board our ship alone. We have her way outnumbered. We'll beat the snot out of her." And then suddenly robotic tendrils just come up and grab Sister. What the hell? Wise calls out for Sister, and Sister struggles, saying, "What are these things?" Hermit is also engulfed in the tendrils. And I guess Moscow? Is it only going for the androids? Someone calls out, "She's not alone. Your ship has been boarded by Cure of the Eurasian Says Galactica." Oh god, yep, there he is. So I was right, it's both of them. God. Of course they'd show up at the 11th hour. Kira then causes the robotic tendrils to start to consume Wise as well. Jin calls out to Wise. He then says, Homura, you go face the other intruder. Homura says, but Klein tells her, she fights with a sword, Homura-ina. You're the only one who can beat her. Homura gives a nod. Jin then tells her, we'll handle things here. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I really was wondering if it would be Jin and Klein who ended up dealing with either Deta and Kira or Lady Freya. I didn't think Homura would take on 2 members of the Erasure Says Galactica, though. And Homura simply says, very well. Alright, I hope these fights don't disappoint. Though, I hate saying it like this, but this kind of feels like Mashima was like, oh crap, that's right, there's still 2 other members of the Galactica. But then again, it makes sense to save them for a point of tension, which would be this. But I'm being greedy, but I still keep hoping that some of the others will come back, the Dark Stars and the other members of the Galactica, like Lightning Law and Godak Noella, and, Overdrive, like, come on. You can't give me a gimmick like that, have these top-notch, tough dudes show up, and not have them do that. That's weird to me. Like, I wouldn't mind tag team battles, but, something a little bit more substantial than what we got. I hate complaining about that, but it's weird that it didn't happen. It was established. Even characters we know could use Overdrive didn't use Overdrive. And it felt very un-Mashima to have those characters go out the way they did when we personally know they still had something up their sleeve, like a transformation. That feels like a hype moment that just needed to happen. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm interested to see how Deta and Kira is in this universe, especially because he was so connected to Holy before. So, I mean, like, that's the downside here. And it was kind of the same with Godak Noella, because, she was so connected to Elsie that it's just like, well, yeah, it wasn't that big a deal taking her down. The emotional beat of it all was kind of not there. I think I wouldn't have minded as much about the Dark Stars and some of the Erasure Says Galactica that we had already met went down. But the thing about with the newer members like Lightning Law and Lady Freya, with Lightning Law, it was like, yeah, he did in Shiki. That was substantial. But then he fought Laguna, and Laguna powered up and took him down, and it's like, no. A lot of these other dudes, once they powered up, they were on a completely different level. I mean, it wasn't the case for Wizard, but, I mean, shoot, at least he got like a really knockdown, drag-out fight with Witch, but you didn't do that with anyone else, and it's like, come on. Not saying that Laguna's fight with Lightning Law wasn't impressive, it's just, I was waiting for Lightning Law to overdrive, and he didn't. So I'm just kind of left wondering, will we get that little bit extra that I've been craving or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Am I the only one who feels this way? I kind of understand if I am. Maybe some are just ready for it to be over. Maybe some feel that, oh no, this is already very exciting. I am excited for Lady Freya just because of how much she's been built up. But also on that token, it's like, if she's taken down too easily, I'm going to feel like, oh, that's unfortunate. Because shoot, even with Joker Helix was an intense situation that had a major climax to it. So we'll see. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, we got Labelli and Couch Fu, the final missing components, finally having their time to shine. It's not as significant as I would have hoped, but let's be real, they probably should be as far away from this situation as possible, just to not have them be collateral. Again, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Till then, bye-bye.